All right, I want to talk about something really quickly, and that is, I was just thinking about something, and that is this idea of eating healthy. Nothing wrong with that. Here's what I don't come to the conclusion based on all the bullshit that keep happening, is that your best bet is just to really live by faith. I'm talking about faith in yourself, not faith in anybody else or any other thing. More faith in yourself. Okay? Rather than, because here's why. I hear people talking about all these different meats. If you don't want to eat meat, that is your prerogative. But I don't know if it's the greatest idea to tell everybody to just what they need to eat, what their diet needs to be, because something is certain, something is low vibrational and something else is high vibrational. I want to tell you something about some of these nations. I don't want to call them tribes. I heard the correct word is nations. And so some of these nations, like Senegalese and all these other areas, people that's been around hundreds of thousands of years, I'm pretty sure like they have men that go hunt for meat and stuff like that. These people, I'm pretty sure they don't get sick as much as the way people in the United States get sick. See, the problem, I feel like this. Here's my thing. And it's not just about the food. It's about, people saying wear certain colors when you go out. And, I get that some people say garden, don't get food from the stores, grow your own food. Okay? And I get all of that is good advice. But I want to say this. Being in an area that has a lot of, especially in this type of construct, I'm just going to be honest with you. Being in an area, even though I use it, being in an area with Wi-Fi, to me, lowers your vibration more than some of the foods that people talk about they don't want to eat. I mean, you're in an area with a lot of Wi-Fi. To me, that seems to lower your vibration. I don't know people like to talk about stuff like that right there. That's, where there is, in this particular type of construct, it seems like the more advanced technology get, and it's done on purpose, the more advanced technology is, the more humans de-evolve. So, and you have controllers that want to make sure they destroy humanity. So, I think it's just unhealthy as long as they are in charge. I was talking earlier about how you just have to keep dodging and all the stuff they do. I was listening to like one lady on YouTube, and listening to her, and I guess somebody got in her chat talking about eating healthy and eating certain foods and stuff like that. She said, you know what? They put poison on everything, especially United States of America. They poison every fucking thing. They poison everything. They put chemtrails in the sky. You have chemtrails in the sky. They poison the soil. They poison the ground. They poison the water. So that's why I say, especially if you're in the United States of America, you better off just living by some doggone faith, honestly. Okay? Because everything seems, no matter how hard you try, it seems like something wants to work against you. It seems like something want to work against you. Okay? And it don't make no sense. You have to keep ducking and dodging the stuff that these people do, these entities do. They want to control consciousness. They want to close down the mom and pop restaurants so they can take over everything. They close down these little small businesses to dominate everything, like the Amazon company. I get that Amazon is employing a lot of people, but a lot of little small shops had to close down so Jeff Bezos can dominate everything. Same thing with a lot of these guys buying up farms and all this kind of stuff. And it's like, oh, now they're doing this because they doing this, they put in GMO in this, they doing this. Okay, well, now don't use this. It's like you have to keep, because these destroyers, I'm going to call them destroyers, Because they want to tear up everything, you have to keep adjusting and adjusting and adjusting and adjusting. It's like you have to keep ducking and dodging and adjusting and trying hard. Okay, we did it this way, but now they done did this. Now we gotta do this. It's like, what? Listen, why are they still around? And I feel like they only exist in the mind. The mind is where the battlefield is. The mind is where the battlefield is. It's not in the physical place. The mind is where the battle is taking place. These motherfuckers are doing this, and you have to keep eating certain foods and ducking and dodging and doing all this stuff because of the stuff they keep doing. You have to keep fucking readjusting. They need. When is the conclusion going to come that they have to go? When is the conclusion going to come that they just have to go? They are a problem. You have to keep adjusting and doing things differently and spending extra money and all this stuff because they want to destroy everything. When is it going to come to a conclusion that they are a problem and they need not to be around anymore? They serve no purpose. They fucking hate nature and they running shit. They should not be in charge of anything. Okay? But I'm going to say this. After saying all that, I'm going to say this though. I don't want to try to be careful and do all this stuff knowing that what I see is not even real. I know that what I'm looking at right now outside as I'm speaking to you, I realize that I'm looking at false light. I'm looking at false light. Okay? That's what it means that we only use about 3% of our brains. It's not our brain, no. The brain is a computer. And so what we're seeing is being controlled by another controller. And once that controller sees that you see a little bit more than they want you to see, you're a fucking targeted individual. This is what I'm talking about. They are a problem. See, people think something's wrong with the food. They think they're being careful by being physical. You try to get more, you get to a place where you can see stuff they don't want your ass to see. They're going to target you and they're going to try to kill you or do something to get you away so you don't wake up other people. They are a problem. You have to keep being careful and adjusting and ducking and dodging because of them. They want to make sure you don't rise up in consciousness because they want to create a cyborg. They want to create a cyborg people. Everybody to be cyborg. So if they catch that one person rising up in a certain level of consciousness, an alarm goes off. I've seen that already. It's like an alarm goes off and they come after you. You're targeted. That's what I'm talking about. You can't keep being careful. You cannot keep being careful. They are a fucking problem. And I get maybe they're not, I don't know. I mean, I'm not suggesting to go to war with them because the war is not physical. It's not flesh and blood, no way. The war is not flesh and blood, no way. I see no productivity. See, as I speak right now, I have interference going on. Let me say that. I'm getting frustrated because I see no productivity in this. There's no productivity in having to deal with this. Oh, they putting all kinds of graphene, they putting all kinds of chemtrails, and they poison the food. What? So now you got to do this. Why? Why are they fucking distracting people's lives? Like, where is the productivity? Why do they have to be around? Other than the fact that people have lost their power. And they feel like no matter what these motherfuckers do, they feel like they need them. That is Stockholm Syndrome. Like I was feeling interference earlier as I was talking, just harassment. Harassment in the fucking ethers. Why is that fucking necessary? Why is that necessary? And a lot of people get harassment, they don't know it. They don't know they're getting harassed, but they are. Shit happened to them out the blue, something happened what they fucking thought, they all of a sudden forgot what they were about to say. See, here's what I'm gonna say. If you don't wanna eat meat, that's fine. People have their own way of lifestyle. The people have their own way they wanna eat. But I don't know, just on diets alone, it's not a good idea to just tell everybody not to eat meat, because you don't know what their diet is, and if they all of a sudden just stop and do what somebody decided to tell them to do, and now no longer eat this and that, they just might get sick, because their body might be accustomed to a certain lifestyle, and they probably did fine that way, and they all of a sudden just stop cold turkey because somebody say, oh, you don't need to eat this again. They ass might get sick. That's why the people like that need to see a professional trained nutritionist or dietitian or somebody like that. Okay? But other than that, though, I'm going to tell you something. It's okay to eat healthy. It's okay. You say wear certain colors that raise your vibration. Eat certain foods that raise your vibrations. I agree. But here's the thing. What's a high vibration if you're holding on to a false light? What is high vibration if you're holding on to a fucking lie? Meaning this world that we think we live in, this so-called physical realm that we think we're in, we're looking at a lie. Everything we look at we're programmed to see what they want us to see. We're programmed to see what they want us to see. We're looking at a fucking lie. Nothing is real in front of you right now. Nothing is real. I've seen what's real, and it's fucking it's in ruins. What's real is actually in ruins. Okay, so, and I'm talking about just the United States. What's really going on? Something happened in 2021. But here's the thing with that, though. I don't even want to stay on that too long, because I realize I've been in Groundhog Day. I have not seen another day since the real day that my real self died. I have not seen another day. So I've been in Groundhog Day. I've never been born. That means that every memory I think I have growing up, everything from my experiences in life, all of it is fucking memory implants, like Total Recall. Like Arnold Schwarzenegger when he wanted to experience Mars. They put implants in those memories. You look at the whole movie, you think he was really there. Those are fucking implants that gave him those memories. This is what I know. If I'm in Groundhog Day, and most people know they're in Groundhog Day, that means that all of your memories growing up, everything are implants. So my thing is holding on to that is the lowest vibration. Fuck eating meat. If you eat what you want. If you don't want to eat meat, that's fine. But the lowest vibration to me is holding on to a fucking lie. Okay? That's the lowest vibration. Okay? But anyway, that's it, and I'll talk later.